We are in the middle of spring, and after a super rainy March, the fields are beautiful. The macro season is just starting. It may seem like a pretty typical photograph, but I have to say that for me, dandelions in spring have a special charm, especially when they are perfect and whole like this one I have here. Additionally, it is quite isolated. I have it over there. Behind it, there's a background illuminated by the sun's rays with different flowers, and I think I can have a good macro photographic composition from here. Let's see what we can do. Well, here we have a poppy. Poppies are super typical flowers during spring, but they have the peculiarity that they spoil quickly. They last very little. More are coming out around here, but this is one of the first. What I'm going to do is take a photograph with this lens, with the TT Artisan macro 2xf 2.8 at a magnification of 1.1, but just overhead from above. I'm going to try to capture the entire internal structure of the flower, which is really beautiful. Let's do this type of photography. For this type of photo, what you need to do is approach it incrementally. That is, here we are not going to focus, but rather we are going to move in. Here, truly beautiful photos are coming out. I am shooting right now at 2.1. I am using the maximum magnification this lens offers, 2.1, and some incredible super macro photos of the inside of the poppy are coming out. Photographing insects at this time of day, such as butterflies perched on flowers, flying insects like bumblebees, bees, wasps. It's difficult because at this time they are already fully active. However, in fields like this, full of tiny flowers, it's quite common if we pay attention to the flowers to see small insects going about their business. Such is the case with this little flower I have right here, which has, well, a little green beetle that is feeding on the flower. Let's try to photograph. Let's try to get a good composition of this insect. And in this case, I'm going to go back to maximum magnification. Magnification 2:1. There we have it. Well, as you can see, the wind doesn't help us at all in macro photography. Well, in fact, today we have a slight breeze, but it's something that won't help us at all. Let's see if this works. Well, I managed to get a pretty good photo of the beetle. And as you can see, in macro photography, we don't need anything more than a camera, a macro lens, preferably a good macro lens that gives us very good sharpness. And if possible, goes up to 2 times, like this TT Artisan I have here, which allows me to achieve frames and compositions not always seen in macro photography. If we also complement this with an external flash and a good diffuser, like this AK diffuser I have here, for which you have the link in the description of this video, we can achieve truly impactful photographs of something as small and unnoticed as this little flower and this small beetle feeding there. Well, let's leave this beetle alone. Let's see if we can find a similar composition with other insects and flowers. Truly, for me, one of the most beautiful things about macro photography is sitting in a place like this among the flowers, staying still and observing the surroundings. And we will start noticing all those micro scenes that go completely unnoticed by us. For example, right here in front of me, there's a kind of little butterfly, a type of moth that has just landed. It landed just a moment ago on top of some yellow flowers and, well, it's simply scanning the horizon, observing its surroundings. Let's try to take a picture of it. But I just finished this photo and I'm already seeing another scene. Right here in front of me, just a couple of handspans away. You have it right in front of you. It's a small ladybug on this stem right here in front of me, giving me another very interesting macro composition. So let's go for it. Get down from there, man. Well, this is the first encounter with macro photography this spring, and I have to say that I really liked what I saw, especially regarding the combination of the equipment. And I was really eager to try out this equipment, which consists of the camera, a 2x macro lens like this TT Artisan 100mm, f2.8, the external flash, and the diffuser, in this case, this AK diffuser. I had already seen results from other colleagues with this type of combination, and the truth is that when we move to high magnifications between 1 and 2 times, the frames we can achieve are truly incredible. If we also combine it with external lighting, we get photographs that until not long ago were very rarely seen. So, I'm very happy with this first encounter with macro photography this spring. Soon, I hope to go out with the same equipment to conduct a night macro session. Night macro, which I have already practiced on the channel, allows us to capture photographs like these. But now, in the midst of the spring bloom, I hope to achieve many more frames. If you want me to prepare this video, let me know in the comments below. I hope you have enjoyed this first encounter with macro photography this year. And I'll see you in the next natural portraits video. Goodbye.